So how's our boy Westbrook?
He went straight to treatment. Like
Great.
well, his mother's been emailing me. I haven't checked the details, but she also gave me access
tomorrow.
to his therapist.
They filed a BVR on him because he tested
Oh,
positive.
they filed it. Okay.
Do you know 100% he's in?
I will double check, but his mom sent me all the information.
Great. Can you get proof? Because if he's proof and he's in, I'll waive the appearance.
Okay.
But I'm just not going to take his word. So we need some kind of, but if so, then great. We're happy. And that's great if he did. I was hoping that he would, no?
Yes.
Mr. Odom.
So he's on probation upstairs.
DVR upstairs?
Mr. Odom's at 4.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes.
He just entered into the probation.
Yes, sir. He just entered yesterday.
Got it. Let me see who that is. Good morning, Mr. Odom.
Good morning.
With us, you're charged with several cases. You're charged with violation of a protective order. You're charged with harassment. I think that's it. You entered in a very, very serious probation yesterday, a deferred, which is a type of probation that if you complete successfully, you don't end up with a conviction. But I want you to understand that you give up nearly every right known to man by entering into this probation. And if you do it, wonderful, great things will happen for you. But if you break it, you don't do your conditions, you test positive, you're in a very tough court. And I'm telling you now, you could be doing many, many years in prison if you violate the probation. She's great, but she's no nonsense like us. Take things seriously. And if you're going to play games, we only got one place for you. And you could end up in prison for up to 10 years. You understand?
Yes, sir.
What are we doing here?
We're doing a 300 credit for 120.
On the DPO or?
On the BPO, dismissing the harassment.
Okay. So one more thing that you also have to understand is that you're charged the violation of a protective order now, Mr. Odom. If you continue with the same course of conduct in a certain amount of time, they can file that as a continuous VPO, and there you're looking at yet another third-degree felony. So whatever you were doing to get you into this here, stop.
Yes, sir.
You have children with this person, right? Okay. If you want to get access to your kids, and you should, because every child should have access to their every father should have access to their child. Do it the right way. Go through the family courts. Don't take matters into your own hands, because things are really going to go sideways quick. You're giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. Once you plead guilty, you can never take this off. This violation of a protective order will go on your record. It will be there forever. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
This is what you want to do.
Yes, sir.
So it is 300 days in jail with credit for 131 days credit. I'm going to roll your court costs so you won't owe anything as part of the agreement. The harassment will be dismissed. Just like I said, be careful. There's so many other fish in the sea. Get it? No means no. Doesn't mean maybe. Doesn't mean this. No. No means no. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Come on, man. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Just abandon. It's fine.
Yeah.
Q.
All right. Your Honor, I give you Mr. Farias. We are pleading to a probation on a DWI with a dismissal of an assault family violence.
Okay. You realize what's going on. You also need to realize that the DWI will go on your record. It's going to be there for the rest of your life. It's even there after you die.
Understandable.
You ever get pulled over, officers, the first thing they do when they're pulling you over, they look up your record. If they see a prior DWI, they come up to your car and they smell alcohol, dope. What do you think they're going to do?
I'm gonna do.
Right. From now on, you're looking at a minimum of 30 days in jail. So no more proverbial slaps on the wrist. It's a lot of time to do. All you got to do from now on, you want to get lit, one button on a phone. You can have a car waiting to take you anywhere you want to go in this world.
Yes, sir.
$20. Do you understand?
Understand.
I will testify that the last time I did an Uber, it was 50, but yes.
Still cheaper than the alternative,
Much so.
right?
I was just offended at how much an Uber cost to take me
Still.
2 miles.
It's so much better regardless, even $50, you
I
know?
paid it.
Or walking.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Farias, you're giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. Once you plead guilty, it will go on your record. You can never change this or undo this. You give up the right to appeal. You understand?
Follow
Understand.
probation.
How do you plead to the offense of driving while intoxicated?
And earn a better
I will find you
future
guilty
or
and
risk years behind bars.
So you're saying we're doing, is it 180 days?
It's 180 days probated for 1 year, Judge.
Okay.
Relatively standard conditions. I believe they added BIP, which was part of the dismissal of the assault and violence case.
This is the 18-week BIP, correct?
Yeah, the regular BIP.
Regular BIP. All right. So-
I'm of the firm opinion that there's BIP and then there's other things that shouldn't be called BIP. So this is BIP. I believe there's a guardian interlock order, and speaking to my client, he does not have a valid driver's license, so we'll need to do a non-driving affidavit.
And we will now make that a condition that you get your license as well.
Understand.
Did you get your high school diploma? That's another condition that we will do.
Do you get a GED?
In lieu of community service, we will do a GED or equivalent program. You must, at a minimum, get your GED. In this life, you can't go without a high school diploma. You're going to make pennies to when everybody else makes a dollar.
Understand.
So you have a lot of stuff here to do. I want you to understand this is not going to be easy. And I'm going to keep you on until you finish all this stuff. I'm not going to let you go. And if I have to put you in jail repeatedly to get you to understand, that's what I'm going to do, Mr. Farias. You will not leave this probation at a minimum until you get your GED. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
If I have to, I can hold you for 3 years, and I have held people on for that long to pay restitution, and I will do it in a heartbeat.
He's saying that he can extend your probation to 3 years, not put you in jail for 3 years. Want to make you understand that.
The Batters Intervention Program. The Batters Intervention Prevention Program, it's an 18-week class that you have to do once a week for 18 weeks. You cannot miss a class because the classes are designed for you to complete it in a certain way, and you have to go once a week for 18 weeks. I understand that you may work, but when you sign up for the class, you're allowed to sign up for what days you want. Make sure it's a day that you're off, perhaps a weekend, but don't set yourself up to fail for setting on a day that you know you got to work or you have other obligations. Don't call in, oh man, I can't work, I can't make it. They're going to kick you out.
Yes,
They
sir.
kick you out, I will issue a warrant for your arrest.
Yes, sir.
You must do a DWI education class. Did they put a victim impact panel?
No, sir.
Okay, so I would prefer him to get the GED, right, and this driver's license. So for you to complete this program, all you have to do is just a couple things. Your driver's education class, your DWI education class, sorry, the BIP class, get your driver's license and get your GED. As long as you can do all those things, we're happy. Do you understand?
Understand.
If you violate this, I will issue a warrant for your arrest. I'm going to put you in jail. I'm going to bring you back out to question why you mucked up. I'm going to put you right back in for who knows how long, and then I'm going to let you out, and we will continue on. And we're going to do this until you get your GED. Do you understand?
Understand.
Okay. All right, guys. Good luck.
The judge's message was simple: earn your GED or keep coming back.
Yeah, Nathan, what about the DPS fines and fees?
Okay, so there's a debate I have had amongst many defense lawyers about whether or not there is a DPS charge on a probation. And so the DPS statutes, when it relates to the super fine, say upon a final conviction. And
It
then,
is a conviction.
Well, it is a conviction, but because it's a probation is considered a final conviction for some things and not others. So I know numerous courts do not consider this to be a final conviction. I don't know about this court.
I think it's certainly a final conviction. You're
Then
just,
I would ask that the
the
court,
only thing that changes is it's a conviction, but instead of doing jail time, the jail time is probated. So it's still a final conviction.
well, so here's the funness of this, because Anna actually asked me about this a couple weeks ago, and I had an hour to kill while I was waiting in court, so I looked through it very thoroughly. So the DPS statutes don't define it for the purposes of the superfinite. They define it for other things, at which point even a deferred is a final conviction. So I don't think that that definition would apply to this. Under the penal code offenses, a probation is not a final conviction. And I haven't been able to go through case law. I would just ask that the court waive it. I'm court appointed. He has no money. He has no driver's license. He doesn't have a GED.
Working, right? What does he do?
I can bring him up to ask one specific stretch. I didn't go through it.
That's all right. Don't worry. Just waive it. Yeah,
Yeah.
just waive it. He's on the probation. He's gonna, say it again? Yeah, reduce. Yeah, just reduce it.
I want to know the answer to that. I know Montgomery County as a whole does not do supervised out of probation because they believe it to not be a final conviction.
I think it's certainly a final conviction. There's nothing.
It's just, I want to read an appellate opinion that tells me, and I can't find one yet.